Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and today I'm gonna be doing your usual daily check-in, energy check. I've got another deck today for my main read. We're gonna take a look at the divine masculine, divine feminine energy and the connection energy at this time. I'm also gonna get some messages with clarifications, of course. I'm also gonna get you some messages between the twins. We're gonna take a look at the messages, oracle messages from the keepers of the light for each of the twin, and then we'll see there will be an additional question at the end that we'll also answer with the tarot cards, so stick around for that. It will be a bonus question. Okay, let's get started. This is a deck from Sophia Charles. It's quite an interesting one. I haven't used it for a while, so let's see what's gonna happen. Hope you guys are doing great. If this message resonates, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. And thank you very much for supporting my channel. Thanks very much to those who have already subscribed. And of course, if you're interested in reading tarot readings by zodiac sign, they love readings. Have a separate channel for that. It's called Mindful Bamboo, so you can check that out. I'm doing regular readings for different signs over there. Okay. The bottom of the deck, Three of Swords, heartbreak. So it looks like both of the twins are feeling the heartbreak from the separation I'm hearing today. For some, it's kind of there is no communication at all. For some, there is some communication, some sort of connection, communicating on a regular basis, but it's still not full union yet. It's this kind of semi-union. And there's still sadness for both of the twins that it's not where they would like ideally this relationship to be. And mind that we're all in different stages of the journey, and especially divine masculines who are in general less aware, less conscious about going through steps and phases on the journey. But even if they are not, there's still a recognition of the importance of this connection on the one hand, and that not everything is clear and smooth in the communication on the other hand. That's ultimately part of the purpose, right? Because we are inspiring each other, bringing the joy and happiness. We feel like home to each other, but at the same time we also point out and we mirror our lessons of fears and things to work on. So ultimately, it could be very confusing to somebody who is not aware of twin flame concept and the journey, right? Because on the one hand, you feel so great around that person, they bring you so much happiness, but on the other hand, you see how many disappointments or like upsets or arguments you have with them on different topics. And there's no avoidance, because to a certain extent you can try to keep things smooth and clear on the surface, but they're gonna be bubbling inside, so they're gonna come out one way or another. It's just not possible to skip that part. It's not gonna work, because this connection is about being authentic. And we are authentic, we are sharing all of ourselves, right? The good and the bad. For some reason somebody needed to hear that. So if you have any questions on these kind of things, let me know in the comments, and of course we can always connect separately for a session, for a coaching session. Okay, I'm gonna pull some clarifications for divine feminine energy, right? Divine masculine and the connection. It's getting dark where I am, so the cards are trying to help me to close this off before it's too dark and you can't see me anymore without my artificial light. Okay, let's get right to it. So, divine feminines, you have Two of Swords. clarified by a bunch of cards. So we're gonna go over them now. So you see here there's an emphasis on the macrocosmic forces that are trying to get the feminine onto the path, onto learning lessons, doing inner work, taking on mission, full-time, fully. And feminine at this time has some reservations and has the heartache, as we can see with this hands, she's like covering her heart. And we could see that in the underlying energy. And by the way, for clarifiers, we have 2 of Wands, making decisions. So divine feminine is a little guarded and fearful at the moment, and that prevents her from from being in the flow and proceeding with the journey in a happy and balanced energy. For clarifiers, we've got 4 of Cups, Temperance, 8 of Wands, Knight of Cups in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so I'm getting here that feminines are getting impatient with the journey, with the love that they expect not coming in. They don't want to live in deception anymore. So usually divine feminines have a lot more knowledge of the journey and what the end goal is for the union than, at least conceptually, than masculines do. And although we are trying to keep it, expectation-less and not to overload masculines with the whole twin flame topic, but it's still, like I said, a lot of times the communication you do have, the relationship you do have, seems a little artificial because you have that knowledge of what it's supposed to be like, and then you see the picture in 3D life and it's very much different and it feels like a deception. So divine feminines don't want to live in deception anymore. They want to communicate their feelings. They want to say something about this beautiful journey. Seeking that love and that healing of the heart. Divine masculines have got 7 of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by 10 of Pentacles. So a lot of emphasis on Pentacles, as you can see. And there's also sadness and heartache. Divine masculines feel like their life is not going according to the plan right now. And they are, the reason they are investing a lot in their material abundance and material world is because they have this happily ever after family and community around them in mind. So it's all, oriented on people, helping people, supporting people, and having a family. But it seems that what they had in mind in terms of a strategy of how to achieve that is not working out at this time. There is some blockage. In the connection energy, we have Page of Swords clarified by King of Wands. So there is certain determination for both of the twins to move forward. They're guided by this passion, but this pull toward each other, this inexplicable intensity of their energy. But there is still the understanding that there's a lot of unknown there. And although they've climbed a lot of mountains already on this journey, it seems like there are many more ahead. So they're trying to prepare to get themselves, equipped with the clothes, with the weapons, whatever they would need, the equipment, to feel more confident and to feel less pain on the journey. Some people do it consciously, some subconsciously, but that's the gist of it. All right, let's get some messages first from divine masculines to divine feminines, what they would like to tell today. I'm just gonna do a couple so that we don't make this reading too long. Okay, so divine masculines have got I'm radiant, strength, ego. So I'm getting here that they're trying to release their ego and to step into this energy of keeping it. And remember, we talked about the plan that's not working out. So they realized, even on the subconscious level, that plan is driven by ego. And then maybe it's not working out for a good reason, and there is something better that's coming along. So they're trying to get themselves into this mindset of being ready for something unexpected, for some miracles, and for just to kind of follow the flow for the next step on the journey. From feminines to masculines, all right? We've got this love scares me and I'm too afraid to talk to you. Yeah, so it's kind of a mixed feelings, right? And we get that with this Two of Swords here. Because basically Divine Feminine wants to talk, and we saw Eight of Wands there too, but she's also afraid to speak her truth about her feelings, because she, like, obviously this connection makes us authentic but also vulnerable, and she doesn't want to get hurt if Divine Masculine is not gonna reciprocate with these feelings. Card of guidance for each of the twins. Please give us some guidance for Divine Feminines first. Sorry. Now I'm in a rush. It's getting dark. Summer is over in the US, pretty much. So we've got Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Yeah, so it's very important not to close off, right? To be open to the cosmic energy, to receive the downloads, the messages, and connection with the source will actually help with that feeling of fear and heartache. The Divine Masculines, Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Yeah, so it looks like Divine Masculines are on board with that plan. With that card where they say that they're ready, right? Oops. They're ready to release their control, their ego, and to follow the journey from the divine. Okay, and final question is, what is the next step for Divine Feminine to get back on track with the journey? For those of you who feel that they may not be progressing as expected and they feel some blockages, what are the next steps? We've got Strength, it's sexual energy in this deck, and we've got the Lovers. Sexual energy and the Lovers, there you go. So, and this is actually about Kundalini exercise. If you have any practices at hand in mind for chakra healing, definitely do that. Emphasis on heart chakra, root chakra, and the crown chakra. You may have a way to identify which chakras are blocked specifically for you at this specific moment, so you can do that, work on those. In general, this loving energy is so much bigger than what you currently see in 3D. So you're being asked to find the strength in your spiritual journey, to find that fulfillment, to find the Kundalini rising as one of the examples, right? To find the joy and happiness and euphoria in this journey, even without your masculine at hand. So, you know, love is all around you. Your masculine has an abundance of love for you. And so do other people, and so is the divine. So just trust the process, give yourself credit for what you've already done, take rest, and move on with the next step. And if you don't know what it is, don't forget to ask the divine that question. Thank you very much for staying with me today, Twin Flames. I'll talk to you again very, very soon.